I started initially, so I was born in France, and my parents were already in the industry. So at a very young age, I was already in connection with the food industry. My grandfather was a farmer. I have an uncle who was a baker and pastry. So all my childhood was all around food, from farming to baking pastry. And definitely when it became serious was around 16 years old. And as you know, in Europe, we start a very lengthy apprenticeship program from 2 to 3 years. And this is definitely forging our foundation, learning all the technique, and they also drilling, repeating, doing all over and all over again the foundation from culinary to baking and pastry to butchery and charcuterie. That's how it started basically. So basically I'm running like around 40 years of activity in the industry. It start to count, but this is good. We keep on learning all the time anyway. So because we have X amount of years of experience, we have to stay abreast of the industry. It's the more important thing is to please the customer, to create a wow, really to follow the trend, and develop new technique, new processes, be aware also about the food cost, labor budget, of course, to be, profitable and to be sustainable as well. That's definitely cooking some good food, pleasing our customer, providing an impeccable customer service. This is definitely what is so special. I mean, I used to taught in different formats before in the university system. Also I was a corporate trainer a long time ago. So training people on the spot, also or training people to a very formatted university level courses. MCAI is a hybrid of all those foundations, which is definitely amazing. I love to be here. I love to teach the MCAI program based on the ProStart and the National Restaurant Association Educational Foundation. That's definitely the true foundation of this course here at MCAI. We are able to deliver an on-point, on-time program to be definitely customized to have the student to be ready for the workforce when they graduate. Learning all the aspects of the culinary world, going from safety, sanitation, food safety, food sanitation, going to knife skill, how to hold a knife, how to make beautiful cut of produce, fruit, how to cut steak, how to cut up a whole chicken. We're going to go from that foundation. Then we're moving to cooking method, learning all the cooking method, the cooking technique. Of course, also to the hands-on, we definitely try to put them also in restaurant condition. When they do their midterm practical or their final practical, the restaurant is open, we have guests, students have to create a menu, they have to do their food cost, and they have to drill, practice the recipe, learning to plate well. And after the day of their midterm or final practical, they have to serve the same way like the kitchen will be in a real restaurant. Personally, I like to bring them in the real industry. We had like few students for the past, last year we went 3-4 different events and we were able to bring our students to the real world. So for like different profile events, it can be a buffet, it can be plating dessert or plating food for 300 guests or 420 guests. We try to really be ready for them and give them a sense of experience. So we are going as chef in a different event for different companies, different restaurants, different banquet company or catering company. And then we bring the student with us and they have a chance to really practice with us. Not only is it good for them to see the real world, but also they are able to really add on to their resume. One thing also it's important is that during their MCAI certificate program, we want to make sure that they build up their resume during their certificate program, because it's not because when you graduate that you have to fill up your resume. You fill up your resume with all the experience and all the practices while you are in school. We are ready, and the passion we have is to teach and share knowledge, and it's all true for all the chefs at MCAI. This is a passion, and we have 40 plus years of experience. We are in our 50s, and then we went through different stages. We had a chance to work in different venues in the restaurant industry, from fine dining to country club, to large volume production, to very fine dining diplomats, cooking for diplomats and so forth. So it's great.